Good afternoon, ladies with gentle hands. We are going to start out the rebuild of the Memphis Grizzlies. The aim of the game is to get 10 championships before we can move on to the next team, such as the Wizards or my favourite team, the Milwaukee Bucks. Our starting five for the 2026-27 season is Ty Jerome at the 1, Cedric Howard at the 2, Jalen Wells at the 3, the leader of the team in Cam Boozer at the 4, and the Big Maple at the 5. We will also have key players on the bench such as Jeremy Grant. Heading into the start of the season, the main goal is to get a good draft pick, have a set leader of the team, and get 30 wins. And I will see you at the NBA Cup finals. What a surprise, but Victor Wembanyama is your NBA Cup MVP. At the trade deadline, Ty Jerome is averaging 17, 2 and 6 a night with 32 minutes played. Zach Edey is averaging 10, 9, 1 and 2 a night with 29 minutes played. Cedric Howard is averaging 17, 5, 3 and 1 a night with 28 minutes a night. However, Jalen Wells is slightly underperforming with 11, 2, 2 and 1 a night. And the star of our team, Cameron Boozer, is averaging 22, 9, 4 a night on 33 minutes played, being an all-star in year one, absolutely hitting the ground running. On the trade deadline, I decided to make a trade for Jarrett Allen, but as you can see here, our first trade gets declined. So I add a first round pick, and again, it gets declined, which is, I don't want to overpay for him because we got Zach Edey, but it keeps getting declined. So I keep on adding first picks, and then I decided to add a second pick as well, but then it gets declined again. So I decide to add a first round pick. So it's 2 firsts and 2 seconds, and it gets declined again. So I give up, I get rid of 2 picks, I get Isaiah Stewart, and that saves us a couple picks, a bench player who doesn't really know, and we trade for Jarrett Allen. So we've got a good 6. And now we're going to sim to the end, or we're going to sim to the contract extension and see how we're doing then. At contract extension, we are 19 and 44, and we're going to sim to the end of the year, in which we end with a negative record. Victor Wembanyama's MVP, Boozer, Rookie of the Year, well done mate. Jalen Green 6, Wembanyama Depoy, Jared McCain Most Improved, and Nikola Jokic, Clutch Player, Mitch Johnson, Coach of the Year, Christian Bartlett, Executive of the Year. Wemby, First Team, we can see that Boozer made the All-NBA Second Team, so well done to him. That's a very good achievement as a rookie. And obviously he made All-Rookie First Team, as he was Rookie of the Year. Of course, we weren't in the playoffs because we were the 14, 15 seed, and it's the Thunder Celtics showdown. Celtics take game 1, Thunder take game 2, then the 3rd, then the 4th, and then the 5th to be a 2-time NBA champ. Going into player retirements, LeBron is retiring, Steph's retiring, KD's retiring, James Harden retiring, Westbrook retiring. A lot of big names are retiring, which it would be a sad day in real life. However, luckily it's a game. DeMar DeRozan went back to the Raptors. Obviously, all the names mentioned, Hall of Fame. Surprised that DeMar DeRozan isn't there. And then these are the jersey retirements. You can look if you want. LeBron got his jersey retired with the Lakers. And draft lottery. We are the 10th and the 6th projected pick. Hopefully we can rise. Miami stay there. We're going to skip to our pick. And do we rise? We don't rise, unfortunately. The Hornets stay where they are. No one has moved up or down yet. The Kings are going to stay put. So it's quite a boring draft, to be honest. Or draft lottery. The Pelicans stay where they are. Again, ridiculously boring. And that's our overall pick. Do we rise for the top 3 pick? We don't. And, of course, we skip it. And the Thunder are going to be a dynasty. You know what? That Rocket pick, if Tyron Stoke falls, that's mine. And we're going to sign Joey Mazzulla as a new head coach. And he accepts it. Draft day. Number 1 is going to be Stefan Joksic, whoever he is. It's a weird first round pick. Jordan Smith Jr. second. I reckon I'm going to trade up so we can get Tyron Stokes. And I am. So, we're going to give 2 picks. 2 picks and Cam Spencer for the Rockets. 3rd pick, also known as Tyron Stokes, is, I think, Jabari Smith Jr. 91. Interesting. So I'm going to go for 3rd pick, Tyron Stokes, because I think he's the best player in the draft. They accept. And as I said, we're gonna draft Tyron Stokes. And the rest of the draft, we don't have any picks. I'm just going to skip it. The Thunder are going to be draft. We're going to look at free agency. MPJ, we don't fit. If we look at the roster, I think we need a backup point guard and a backup small forward just for the bench. So we're going to go into free agency. We're going to look at we can. Brandon Podziemski, he's a young point guard. I think we're going to give him a bit of money. I think it's a bit too much money what I've offered him there. But I can't go back in time now. And he's gonna... We're gonna bring all these back. We're gonna bring all these back just for some bench players. You know, it's good. We're gonna keep looking for a small forward. And Santi Adama went to the Mavericks. I didn't know that. Kyle Kuzma used to be on the Lakers. I like the Lakers. He's a good small forward bench player. Probably won't get too many minutes, but it will be a good 10 points off the bench, and that's quite nice. And then player progression. I'm hoping to see a lot of Green. We do see a lot of Green. Allen up to an 88. Boozer up to an 86. That's good. He should be All-NBA first within the next 2 years, hopefully. Boozer, and then this will be the end of episode 1. A new video should be up tomorrow, and that'll be season 2 and maybe season 3. So have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.